So it looks like he's on bond for reckless driving in court 14. And that's what probably led him to him here.
That's correct, Judge.
What's he wanted for?
I'll let Amy go ahead and speak to that.
So they double confirmed with the main jurisdiction warrant for DUI causing death.
We're wanted out of another jurisdiction for a DWI causing death.
Yes, sir.
And now we have you here because you picked up a reckless driving. You want me to let you out?
To go to Mississippi. Yes, sir.
It's cute. I don't even know what happened. Let's figure out what happened in the reckless driving.
Okay, pause. Did you catch that? Reckless driving and a DUI that allegedly caused a death. It's not just dangerous, it's potentially lethal. This isn't just a speeding ticket, folks. This is the kind of case where one courtroom slip could cost lives.
Judging the reckless driving, on August 25th, 2024, officers were patrolling the southbound of the 7600 blocks of East San Luis Tollway South. Officers observed a defendant in a black lifted truck traveling at a high rate of speed. The officers captured its speed with the radar at 97 miles per hour in a 65 mile per hour zone at the 9200 block of San Luis Tollway. As officers attempted to catch up to the vehicle, the officer observed the defendant cut across different lanes of the highway while failing to signal and cause other vehicles to brake. Officer observed the vehicle following other vehicles closely as it came up.
Don't say anything specific, Judge. I would like to state that this case is out of court 14.
My concern is for public safety. He's already killed someone on the road with the DWI, allegedly, and now he's driving at near about 100 miles an hour, weaving in and out of traffic, causing others to brake around him. And you want me to set you a bond? Really? I would like hair. It's not going to happen though, man. Not as my wildest dreams, as much hair as I want, I'm never going to get it back.
This is one of those moments where the defendant suddenly gets very humble. But the judge, she's not buying it. And can you blame her? He was already wanted for a fatal DUI. Now he's flying down the freeway like fast and furious. Would you let him walk?
Perhaps I can get plugs, I guess, right?
Judge, if I may, Judge. Judge, so this is a fugitive case. The basis of the fugitive case is for him to answer in the demanding jurisdiction. He had no notice that this case was open. It sounds like the comparison here to Harris County would be a 2B warrant. Nobody notified him of a court date, a court setting. The actual charge is violation of a court order. So I'm assuming they want him to present himself.
I don't know that. How do you know that?
There has been no presentation made besides him having a fugitive case. If that's
How long has this case been open, Amy?
A quick sidebar. This is a fugitive warrant. That means the court is basically holding him until Mississippi decides whether or not to come get him. No trial here, just a waiting game. And the judge's job. Make sure he doesn't vanish in the meantime.
Judge, I do not have that information at this time.
And that's the problem with these cases. We don't have the information. So just on the information we have, he's got a fugitive case, violation of a court order. I would ask for him to be allowed to answer for that. Is regarding public safety, he's answering for that in court 15. He's answering for that in Mississippi. This case is just to assure that he makes it to Mississippi to present himself, to avail himself to their requirements. He hasn't had the opportunity to do so. This is the first notice he's had from what he's telling me that he's had to present himself, and he's got a plan in place to do so. He hasn't messed up in your court before. I'm asking for the opportunity for him to go turn himself in. If he messes up, okay, fine. At that point, we have no answer for why he messed up. But right now he's saying he was just made aware of this when he got arrested for this. He wants to answer for it. I'm asking for the opportunity for him to do so.
Your Honor, if I may, I have a newborn son, and I'm trying to resolve all of this because I can't do this again. I don't need to do this.
You just did.
Yes, sir. I'm
You just
talking about being away from him. I have
love and appreciate your tenacity, but I think that you are a complete danger to our streets. We lead here in Harris County, the nation, per capita.
Oh, this moment hits hard. The victim was his friend, and yet he's still driving like this? That's the kind of moral contradiction that makes you stop and ask, is this guilt or just recklessness?
In fatalities related to drunk driving cases, we, if you watch the news, every single day have someone dying on our roads because of someone who is making a boneheaded decision to drive like a freaking maniac. And you, not only do you have this case, but you are charged with killing another in another state while being under
He
the
was a
influence.
very, very good friend of mine, Your Honor. And
Specifics.
They
will use this.
So does that make it better?
no, sir, it makes it worse.
Right.
Judge, if I may, he is presumed innocent, Judge. He's answering for these charges. He's presumed innocent. The basis of your,
Not finding him guilty, but Ricardo, I think that he's an extreme danger to public society. He's a danger to our roads. And what we will do is I will hold you at no bond in our jail until you resolve these cases. And at that point, we will notify, or I mean, you've already notified Mississippi that we haven't, correct?
Yes, Judge.
Okay. Hey, Rick.
Judge, where he's got no other criminal history. When was this DWI?
Last year,
Last year.
May.
He's had no criminal history since this one DWI and this reckless driving. He hasn't answered for him yet. He's willing to answer for him. He's got no other criminal history besides this. We don't know the specifics of either case. I can't argue for him in either case because I don't know the specifics.
Oh, this right here is why judges lose sleep. She's not just denying bond to be harsh, she's protecting the public. If she lets him out and something happens, that's on her. She's not willing to roll those dice.
He just needs to answer for
Ricardo, he's charged with killing another on the road, and now he's driving at about 100 miles an hour. I'm not giving him the bond. You will have to wait to answer until Mississippi comes and gets you. They will take you back if they come, because I don't even know if they're going to come. If they don't come and get you at that point, you know, within the prescribed time, Harris County will release you. But me, I don't feel comfortable giving you a bond because I don't want that kind of blood on my hands. If I give you a bond and you go out there and do something, that's on me. And I have enough trouble sleeping at night as it is. I don't want that kind of blood on my hands.
Judge, can we do any other kind of conditions that you would find reasonable to?
I promise you, Your Honor, my
I know
son
that
is
you're
a
going
lot
to
more
promise
important
me
than
it's
anything.
gumdrops and tulips and little bunnies jumping in the woods, but I don't believe you.
His wife can drive him to, we could sign a no driving affidavit if that's your concern. As long as it gets him out of jail, he will make efforts to get over there. He will sign a no driving affidavit if that's what it takes. Correct?
Absolutely. Yes, sir.
And he's got a plan in place. His wife will take him over there. He works at the refineries. I don't think money's going to be an issue for him. He's a welder, supervisor, something up there, inspector. And so he's got a plan in place. Holding him in jail for 14 days to wait for Mississippi is already punishing him for something that he hasn't been convicted of. We could find other alternatives to allow him to go over there. He could show you a bus ticket. He could.
I'm not giving him a bond card. I'm sorry. You're going to have to wait until Mississippi comes and gets you. And at that point, you can answer the charges, but I'm not letting you. Mr. Jones, what time does court start?
What was that, sir?
What time does court start?
It starts at, I believe, at 8:30 on Your Honor. I deal with the mental MH
Try to get here on time.
I will.
Not only that, this is now your second PR bond.
Yes, sir.
If
Obviously.
you fail to appear one more time, it's not going to go well for you. Do you understand? We don't continue to give PR bond after PR bond after PR bond after PR bond. We don't do that.
Absolutely.
Okay. You're charged with theft,
Yes, sir.
facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. We're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one will be appointed to you, sir.
Absolutely.
On February 11th, 2025, at approximately 4:48 p.m., an officer met with the complainant, who is the supervisor for a roofing company. The complainant stated the defendant is a friend and had been working with the company for about a week.
Around. Now we've got a theft case. But wait, who's the actual victim? Tristan Weathers? Tristan Sanders? The paperwork's doing cartwheels? And even the defendant's confused? This is the courtroom version of a reply. All gone wrong.
The complainant stated that on February 11th at 8 a.m., the defendant was supposed to be at a job but never showed. The complainant called the defendant, and the defendant stated he was at the hospital but would not give the complainant the location of where he was at currently. The defendant eventually met up with the complainant to give him the keys to the company vehicle, and the defendant's employment was terminated. The complainant pulled over and did an inventory search of the vehicle and noticed tools and equipment went missing. The complainant called the defendant and asked where the tools and equipment were, and the defendant stated he removed them so his girlfriend would not take them. The complainant called the defendant multiple times to get the tools, but the defendant blocked his calls and did not answer. The total value stolen was $2,000. The complainant stated 6 hours passed attempting to contact the defendant, and the officer tried to contact the defendant, and the defendant did not answer. The officer ran the defendant's information given by the complainant, and the complainant positively identified him by a photograph.
Mr. Jones, I'm going to find that there's probable cause to go forward with your case. I'm ordering you as a condition of your bond not to have any contact with the complaining witness in this case and not to be in possession of weapons. Do you understand?
I do not, because I don't know who the witness is. What is their name?
Person that you were working for at the construction company that gave you the car.
What was their name, Honor, please?
Tristan Weathers.
Tristan Weathers? Well, on my paperwork, it says Tristan Sanders. I don't know who Tristan Sanders is. So Tristan Weathers and Tristan Sanders are two different people.
I'll file it under bond conditions as Tristan Weathers. I'm not sure. I can look. See if there's already.
I was showing the paper. Oh,
Nothing on your
paperwork.
pocket, sir.
Yes, sir. This is paperwork. Say his name
When
on
the
it.
judge requests it, nothing comes out.
It does say Tristan Sanders on the,
It says Tristan Weather here on the complaint.
okay, yes, and I believe that is his name, but on the bond conditions, it's stated as Tristan Sanders.
I don't want you to have contact with this person. Do you understand?
Tristan Sanders, Your Honor, or Tristan Weathers?
Weathers.
It said Tristan Sanders on the thing, so I'm
I'm
confused.
telling you now, I don't want you to have contact with the complaining witness in this case, whoever it may be.
No problem. He's on parole for 60 years. I don't even want to go around the guy. Yes, sir. But on the paperwork, it says Tristan Sanders, and they have that property. But my lawyer, Val Zubini, is going to talk to you or talk to you, represent me. It's just so much stuff, and I'm dealing with, I suffer PTSD PTSD, and I'm hyper. So I'm just trying to take in all the emotions. I'm not mad at you, Your Honor. I apologize for being late to court. I was in the Navy, and I've been to the penitentiary. So I duly apologize.
Relax.